Ha ha! Moi! Moi! Greetings and salutations, everybody. I am Charles Dickens, the 19th century's answer to Stan Lee.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dickens. You know, I am a huge Muppet fan, and it is an honor to be here today as we celebrate 30 years of the Muppet Christmas Carol. Now,
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
give her the welcome she deserves, Miss Piggy!
Yeah.
Please welcome Robin!
Yeah. There he is.
Hey, everybody. I took the part because moi loves a challenge.
Yeah.
Especially one that has Oscar written all over it.
I mean, you've won a few blue ribbon prizes, but I don't think you've ever won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
County Fair.
Don't rub it in. Besides, great actors like myself always rise to the level of the great performers they work with.
Well, thank you, Miss
I
Piggy.
wasn't talking about you, weirdo. I was
Okay.
talking about Michael Caine.
Oh.
Yes, Michael Caine.
Tall guy, British accent?
Yeah, that's him.
Please help me welcome the director of the Muppet Christmas Carol, Brian Henson. It's truly an honor to welcome the legendary Paul Williams. Please welcome the costume designer of the Muppet Christmas Carol, Polly Smith. Please welcome Dave Goals.
My dad sort of felt like he did the Muppet movie, Great Muppet Caper, Muppets Take Manhattan, and he really didn't know where to go next with a Muppet movie. And then, of course, having him no longer with us, and now we don't even have him thinking, what are we going to do next with the Muppets? We were really scared and careful. And what we realized by him really embracing Christmas Carol and really creating a whole new world that wasn't our world, but has the Muppets in it and has the actors, that we could do something very fresh and different. And then we really fell in love with it.
We get to see Gonzo at the center of this film. And so how did that really take this for you as the person who provides Gonzo's spirit and soul?
Well, that didn't feel too different because he's always in the middle of everything anyway. So that in a good way. But that didn't feel too different, and so I was happy to do it. But I love the other dimension that it added to his character, because he sort of started out as an outsider, and then he became an enthusiast, and this was a third phase where he was soulful, and I really loved that chance. And these are all in his toolbox now. These are things that we can use when we use Gonzo.
I remember sitting down to write this story, this song for Scrooge. And I remember that the footage was going to be that you saw Scrooge's feet as Scrooge comes out of the door, and you don't really see him. You just see until the end of the song, you pan up and you see Scrooge. You see Michael Caine as Scrooge. But as he's walking along, he's splashing in the mud and the like, and all these little creatures seem to get colder as he goes by. And the way that I wrote the song is I had read the Dickens novel, of course. I read Jerry Juhl's brilliant script. I had conversations with Brian and the like, and I knew what the basic storyboard of the character, whatever. But I went out and I sat down in a park with a little tape recorder, and I basically said, Big Amigo, creative force, whoever's up there that would like to participate in this, I'm going to write this song. You know what it's about. Let me know when you have an idea.
We have 2 months before we ship to London. And I had no sketches. I had nothing. I'd been working around the clock on dinosaurs. I'd made a costume for I think it was Gonzo and Rizzo for the pitch.
Right.
So
yeah.
we had talked about the period, so I sort of knew the period. So I walk into the workshop, and God bless, the head of the workshop had hired a whole staff for me, and they're all sitting there. It's like little baby birds in a nest. What are we going to do? So I thought, okay, I know the period. All the male puppets are going to need a shirt. So I photocopied from my costume research thing a shirt pattern, and I said, okay, everybody start making shirts, pulling fabrics out of their drawers. That bought me maybe a day or two, you know. So then I started photocopying actual costumes from, you know, the clothing and assigning them to characters. So then they would have at least have patterns to work on.
So many fans love When Love Is Gone, and we wanted to do something special to celebrate it, and we have a very special guest here to perform it for you today. Please welcome Disney legend herself, the voice of Ariel, the amazing Jodie Benson.
The love is gone, the sweetest dream that you have ever known. The love is gone, the love is gone.
With glass raised to toast your health. With a glass raised to toast your health. And a promise to share the wealth. Promise to share the wealth. I will sail a friendly course. I will find a friendly chart on a sea of love and a thankful heart. Thank you all for being with us today, and please let's hear it for the Muppet!